Have you ever noticed how the sound of a phone notification makes you instinctively reach for it, even before you know what it is? That reaction wasn't something you were born with. You learned it. This is the power of classical conditioning, one of the most important discoveries in psychology. Classical conditioning is a type of learning where a neutral signal becomes linked with something that naturally triggers a response, until the signal alone can trigger that same response. It was first discovered by a Russian physiologist studying digestion, Ivan Pavlov. In the late 1890s, Pavlov was researching saliva production in dogs. He noticed the dogs began salivating before food even touched their tongues, at the sight of the food bowl, or even at the footsteps of the lab assistant who fed them. Curious, Pavlov designed an experiment. He began ringing a bell just before presenting food to the dogs. At first, the bell meant nothing. The dogs only salivated when food appeared. But after repeating this pairing again and again, something changed. The dogs started salivating at the sound of the bell alone, even with no food in sight. Let's break down what happened, using Pavlov's own terms. The food was an unconditioned stimulus, something that naturally triggers a response without any learning. Salivating to food was the unconditioned response, automatic and unlearned. The bell started as a neutral stimulus. It meant nothing on its own. But after repeated pairing with food, the bell became a conditioned stimulus. And salivating to the bell alone became the conditioned response, a learned reaction. So why does this matter beyond a room full of dogs and bells?
Classical conditioning shows us that learning isn't only about memorizing facts. It's also about forming associations. Our brains are constantly linking cues in our environment to outcomes, often without our awareness. This explains why a certain song can instantly bring back a memory, why some people feel anxious at the smell of a hospital, or why advertisements pair products with music, humor, or attractive imagery, hoping we'll associate positive feelings with their brand. In classrooms, conditioning explains why students may feel stress at the mere sight of a test paper, even before reading a single question. Understanding this helps educators create positive associations with learning, rather than fear-based ones. And a bell revealed something profound. Much of our behavior is shaped by associations we don't even realize we've learned, one paired signal at a time. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next one.